This video is the presser bar install video, and you can see the presser bar is installed, getting close to getting ready to go back into service, but not yet. This machine still needs a bunch of work before it gets back into service. But anyway, I hope that the information in it is pertinent and helpful to you. Certainly, me making this video was a great learning lesson for myself. Anyway, enjoy, and we'll get right into it. So what I have here is the screw for the presser bar lifter lever, and this screw is a hinge screw. It has the threads down here at the bottom part of the screw, and then it's blanked up here, it's smooth, and that's where it hinges. So that goes with the presser bar lifter lever. The other thing that I want to point out is, and I may mention it somewhere else in this video, but the set screw to secure that in place, set screw is right down there. And so check it out when you're looking at your machine. You can see where I'm pointing. It's not the first one you come to, it's the second one in. And there's only two. There's that hole for the bar to go through or whatever. But so I just wanted to point that out. The other thing is that, and this becomes very hidden once the needle bar and rocker arm, swing arm is installed. Like this screw down here also on the stud release pin lever. And this screw becomes hidden once everything is put in. So I'm just pointing that out so that we know. And the first thing I'm going to do is get this presser bar guide bracket in place, and it's going to go in there like that. So that's going to be like that. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you the other side of, show you both sides of the pickup lever. The pickup lever is going to go in, and it's going to go in with this nib, this little stud, facing in. This little stud has to end up right down there, and that's what lifts the tension stud pin release lever. So that's the way, that stud does not face me or the camera, it faces that way. What we see here is the back of the stud where it was punched in or whatever, set in or whatever. So that has to go in there, and it has to go on that screw. So let's get that on right now. There, and that's in there snug, and that's in the right place. We can see here, I'll do it slowly, as I lift it up, and this pin, there's the back of it, comes in contact with the tension stud pin release lever. Well, I went too far, but it goes to there, and we can see, watch here by my red tip here, and you can see the tension pin moving back and forth as I manipulate the presser bar lifter lever. So there, that's on there now. The next thing I want to put on is I want to put on this presser bar guide bracket, and it goes like this. So take a look, check it out. It's square up at the top, and down at the bottom here there's a camber, an angle on this solid steel part with the set screw, and it sits in here like that. And this is a great time to get the presser bar and send it down like that. And as the presser bar makes its way into position there, and that's about right somewhere around there. You can see there's just a little bit of a lip here showing now. I'm going to make it even a little smaller. There it is there. So I'm going to snug that up there. There. So, and we still see that pin over here moving as expected. But this will all be set later after the build is complete. There. Now we have a few parts. I want to show you the parts for the rest of the installation. Starting at the bottom of the presser bar, which is on the machine obviously. This has to go towards the top. This goes on top of the presser bar, so this is like the top half of the presser bar. And there's also this sleeve or bracket or whatever you want to call that, which is going to be facing like that. And then coming through the top of the machine is the presser bar pressure stud or pressure screw. So my mission now is to put this post in there with this, actually with the spring on it. Like that. And I also have to have this go on there, like that. So it doesn't fit, but if I lower the presser bar temporarily by undoing this, because this is what's holding the presser bar in position, so that's good there. What I do want to tell you is that this spring switch, pardon me, this spring washer or whatever this is, it goes right in there. But it's broken and it's in a couple of parts, and I'm not going to put it in. I'm going to order a part and replace it correctly. But for the sake of finishing this video, I'm going to be working on this Singer 348 for a while, getting it cleaned up and up to snuff. But yeah, so that's good. We've got that on. Now I'm going to raise the presser bar back to close to where it should be, and I'm going to snug that up nice. And now I'm going to take the presser bar pressure screw or stud, and there we are. We can see this is all about the tension and the tension stud and the thread, right? And there it is. It's working really nice. It feels really good. The tension is good. It's a little tight. I'm going to loosen it, and it's coming along. And as we look at this machine right now, the presser bar is installed. So in the next video here, I'm going to be rebuilding the needle bar rocker arm. In closing, I will install this quickly, because it's a nice little job. This goes like that. It's got there's a screw or a stud or whatever that goes through the top here, and that goes on the top of the needle bar or the rocker arm. I think it's the needle bar, but we'll find out when we actually do it. But all I have to do is, I don't have to take that screw out. All I have to do is loosen it, and then I can slide. When it sits, it's going to be sitting like that, with a screw in the top on top of the needle bar. So this will be horizontal, it won't be vertical or downward. So that's what I'm doing here. And then it's just a matter, I'm going to give it a little tighten with the needle nosers. There. I did get that on. Actually what I ended up using was this little crescent wrench. And that fit in there quite well because it's a little bit constricted space. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to work on the needle bar and the rocker arm. That'll be a lot of fun. It's really neat how much this machine has changed since we started it, you guys. But anyway, I'd like you to have fun. Take care of yourselves, have fun, enjoy your machines, come on back again. I need all the help I can get. Please subscribe, You guys are great, thanks. Ciao for now.